Here's Wendy.
And ready to laugh. We can talk. Look, the weekend's here. The snow is on the way in my neighborhood, but we have a very entertaining show for you. Pink reveals how she won her man back. You're gonna love this story. Plus, have you heard about this wardrobe crackdown on Sunday's Grammy Awards? We can talk. And Coco and Ice T. Let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. Have a seat, everybody. I appreciate it. You're embarrassing me. Thank you. Thank you. I feel, all week I've been a little bit fluish, but I've been powering through. But this is the last day of the week, and I swear to you, all weekend I am going to be in the house. I'm sleeping in a guest room. I'm locking the door. The Kevins are gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna dose up on everything to get rid of this tickle. Like, my body is so achy, I feel 90 years old right now. And my eyes are so watery. No, I'm not crying, because I've got a show to deliver. But, and it's the perfect weekend to stay in the house, because it's supposed to snow in the tri-state area. We're getting 9 to 12 feet of snow. And, wait, feet? Inches. It's same difference as far as I'm concerned, because you know what? I'm staying in the house all weekend long, and I'm just gonna watch the world go by. And then on Sunday night, my weekend is gonna wind up with my glam squad coming over, Morel, Antoine, and Mimsor. And then my niece is gonna be over, and we're gonna watch the Grammys, and we're gonna be doing a live stream from my kitchen table. Yeah, the Ustream. At 7 o'clock. You can become a part of this by logging onto my Facebook page and Twitter page using the hashtag Wendy Red Carpet and join in on our conversation. Let me tell you about those three. Those three can be bitterly truthful. They are the key. Sometimes they can be cutting and mean. And when you throw me, and I'm making chicken livers, I love the chicken livers wrapped in bacon. That's what I'm gonna make for our snack. And then they requested my world famous bean dip. And then I'll also have like a box of Entenmann's chocolate chip cookies, the soft ones. And so we're only covering the red carpet, not the full Grammys, on account of, I gotta shift, go into the bedroom where, you prop up the pillows and get comfortable and watch the rest of the show. But the only problem is, in my kitchen at the table, I have 2 small TVs in our kitchen. They're like from 1988, and I treasure them so much because I am a child of the 70s. They're Sony Trinitron TVs. They're white. They're only like 18 inches, and they're really thick, and they hang off the wall in one of these old-fashioned bars. And I refuse to get rid of them, so we'll be sitting and squinting at the kitchen table on Sunday night watching the Grammys. Anyway. And then Monday we'll dish about the Grammy highlights. But back to the Grammys. Okay. So apparently there's going to be a scuttlebutt going on Sunday night. Us Weekly is reporting that Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood hate each other. I know, I was shocked at that too. Only because it doesn't look good for Taylor, since she's always trying to play so peaches and cream. It doesn't look good for you to be warring with anybody, even if you don't feel like you like somebody. Ironically though, it's Carrie who seems to be throwing the most darts. The Grammy executives have been ordered to keep the two apart. Carrie has admitted to Allure magazine that she's not close to Taylor. Carrie's nominated for 2 Grammys, including Best Country Song. and Taylor's nominated for 3, including Record of the Year, which I don't know about the other 2 nominations, but she should get Record of the Year for that We Will Never, Ever, Ever Get Back Together. I don't know who else is in the category, but whenever I know all the words to a song, that's the song that should win for me. Anyway, also at the Grammys, have you heard about the attire? Well, you know, I like to see just how much skin girls are willing to show. I mean, it might not be you to do that, and it wouldn't be our daughters, but you know, it's very entertaining to see the trampy look, you know. You know, and they're rock stars, and this is what they do. But apparently a memo leaked from CBS. Didn't that show with, didn't one of those Heaven shows come on CBS?
Yeah.
Touched by an Angel?
Touched by an Angel.
Okay, the Touched by an Angel network. Hi, CBS. CBS has warned, this is a leaked memo, the Grammy talents, specifically the women, to cover up, okay? No, I have examples, but I'm gonna tell you the rules, okay? They warned that thong costumes are problematic. They also don't want the ladies to expose fleshiness underneath their buttocks or underneath their boobs. You know how girls try to, you know, get that subtle wedge for the smile line of the bootay? They also tell the girls avoid wearing sheer clothes that expose female breast nipples. So man boobs are fine. The Grammys also have brought us some of the most memorable fashions, giving examples. They cited examples, cited examples, including our guest who's coming on today, Toni Braxton. Remember when she wore this dress? I mean, I tune in for entertainment. I don't mind that. No Doubt drummer, the drummer from No Doubt wore this. So if the girls have to cover up, do the guys have to cover up too? Do you remember when Pink wore this? Yeah? Well, there will be none of that this year. And of course, everybody remembers when Jennifer Lopez wore this. By a show of hands, do you think that the girls should be able to dress how they want, including little to nothing? Everybody. Almost everybody, except for that woman of a particular age in the front row in the pink. No, you're not having it, are you, girl? Yeah, they need to. Well, you know, what these girls don't understand is that there's a way to dress revealing without showing everything. You know, you have to become creative with it and have your stylist get creative. But if I was going to the Grammys and I was a rock star, I've already picked out the dress that I would wear anyway. And it was done by Rihanna, and here it is. Do we have it? Yep. Woo! That dress shows just about enough, but you have to squint to see the rest. And there's a way that you can wear it to this year's Grammys and pass the cut because you wear a long flesh-colored slip. And then when they stop you at the door, you pull it up and you say, I'm a lady, I have a slip on, right? I love that dress right there. Anyway, so it should be interesting to see how women dress, who defies it, because what are you gonna do? Throw them out? Throw them out? Well, we'll all find out together because the Grammy Awards air Sunday night at 8 p.m. on CBS. It pains me to tell you the following story, but it is my duty as the Hot Topics lady. Ice T and Coco. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this as being a wrap. Just based on what I read in the Star magazine, we did a little bit of research here, and we found out that Coco and Ice T had the very big fight. Remember this part, I'm catching you up to speed, after the racy photos that surfaced. This one in particular that I'm talking about is with the rapper AP9. Coco denied cheating with AP9, and Ice said that their marriage is stronger than ever. But now there's this disgusting 2-page expose, and it's pointing everything, including 10 guilty fingers, to Coco. Now, I'm gonna say alleged, because we don't know, but you'll have to pick up the Star and read yourself, but I'll try to explain. According to the Star, AP9 is coming forward with allegations. First of all, this guy wants publicity. You gotta read through the cracks for who AP9 is. A guy from the streets who wants a little shine. Okay. He's coming forward and saying that the allegations that he had sex with Coco are true, according to him. He said that they also had unprotected sex. And he hopes that Coco isn't pregnant. AP9 also has pictures of Coco naked. We are not able to show the pictures yet because the star said we can't show them until next week. Until next week. But I have to say, okay, there was this one picture of AP9 and Coco and everybody's dressed and it looks like they're in the club. And he's hugging Coco from the back. You know how you get booed up? Okay. And then the second picture, she has on a white sweater. And in the second picture, she has on the same white sweater. She's standing next to a bed, leaning down on the night table with the sweater on and booty out. I mean, the star had to censor the spot. AP9 says that he met Coco at the club and, you know, anyway, here's my thought. When I read this article, I was like, oh my gosh, Ice's street credibility is totally gone. Ice is one of those people, like some guys, like they can't get over it when guys punk them because you can't hold your girl down. You know what, I don't really see this marriage going, and I love their love, and how many times have I said that? But one of the reasons that I love their love is because I loved watching the reality show, and she would walk around like Sex Bomb, but she'd make them sandwiches, and you know, they loved each other, but now you know, there's implications that there's a lot more to the story, and unfortunately my mind is now crowded with so much more that I'm just looking like, we have to get rid, you need to drop her back off on the corner where you found her. Yeah, well, no, because now everybody's laughing at 55-year-old Ice T and 33-year-old Coco who've been married for 11 years. You see what I'm saying? But, or do this, Ice, how about this? How about Coco has to remove something, whether it's booty or boobs. Gotta remove something, gotta take out the white platinum hair and make it blonde, like, you know, like, and, you know, and then Coco won't be happy. And then every time you go to sleep, Coco, he's gonna be running your phone, seeing who you're calling. He's gonna hire PIs to follow you. It's just, this is just a cautionary tale. Sometimes too far is too far, and it looks like this one has run its course, in my opinion. That's all. That's all. Pay me to tell you that. All right, everyone is shocked about Pink and Cory Hart getting back together. Remember when they broke up years ago and then they got back together? And we really don't know that much about them, which is probably good. Well, now Pink talked to Redbook magazine about how she won Cory back, and you're gonna love this. Get out your tissues and be ready to cry. Pink flew to Vegas to perform at Cory's club. This is when they're broken up. She says, I wanted to see him. I looked hot. They had been broken up, by the way, for about 6 months at this point. I wanted to see him, and I looked hot. There was something about breaking up with someone. You just look hotter than you did before. I will never look as good as I did those 6 months after the breakup. But let me tell you what she did. Okay, so she got herself all hot. She went to perform. She wore Cory's favorite lingerie. She made, are you ready, a scrapbook about their lives together, including a photo of a baby and their, because they didn't have their baby yet, but a photo of a baby and their unsigned divorce papers. And then told him, you have this, the rest is up to you. And going back in my catalog of hot topics and nosiness, I never recall hearing during their breakup, during their split times, that she was dating somebody else or he was dating somebody else. See, if you ever want a chance to get back with somebody, if you've separated, and there's nothing wrong with separation. Sometimes separation is one of the healthiest things for particular relationships. But while you're separated, you can't dip it and do it with other people. You have to stay low, under the radar, and off hot topics. Anyway, Cory and Pink, I love your love. Have you seen the pictures of Honey Boo Boo's mom, June? Do you know that she lost 100 pounds in 1 year? And she didn't get any newfangled surgeries or anything. Mama June says that, you know, when they started filming the show, she weighed about 365 pounds. She says now she's down to 263 pounds. Now, I do see a difference. I do see a difference, and I also see that she loves feather t-shirts. She's got them in 2 different colors. Oh, Mama June. When June was asked how she dropped the weight, she says, you know, she didn't change anything. She says, you know, she isn't the type to have the surgery. You know, she didn't take diet pills and she never wants to go to the gym. She says that the show keeps her active and that's how the weight dropped off. And then Mama June told In Touch Weekly magazine that, you know, they don't want to live the Hollywood lifestyle, which I've already told you. They're just regular people. But she did tell them that they splurged. Are you ready for the cuteness? Okay, the family recently purchased a Ford Expedition and an above-ground pool. Bless their hearts. Okay. I love doing this show, but I can't wait for hiatus vacation because this is what I'm gonna be reading. Yes! Okay. Tommy Mottola has written this book about his life in the music industry and his marriage to Mariah Carey. I kind of want to start a Wendy's book club on this, but I don't want to make it so formal. But if you pick up the book and you want to read along and then Facebook me, sure. Look, in one chapter, Tommy writes that his marriage to Mariah was a massive mistake. Well, he says that he was inappropriate for having the relationship with Mariah. She was 20 years old and he was 40 when it began. He was also married with kids when it began. And he says that the marriage was always strained. They divorced in 1996. One of the comments in the book also was that as they're taking their vows up there in the church, he looks over and he sees his 13-year-old daughter crying, like, "Don't do it, Daddy," being comforted by her little brother. I know. Well, that marriage is over, but all the moving parts in between are between the pages of that book. And I gotta tell you something. I'm in. Definitely. So, keep clapping. We have a great show for you today, everybody. Chelsea Lately's hilarious comedian Heather McDonald is here. Plus, we're giving one lucky Wendy viewer a full head-to-toe makeover to look like one of her favorite celebrities, the sexy Eva Longoria. But up next, everybody, the fabulous Toni Braxton is here. Our first guest is a Grammy Award-winning singer who's now starring in her very first leading movie role on Lifetime's Twist of Fate. Oh. Please welcome the lovely Toni Braxton. Cam from Ms. Braxton, please. Oh, shoot cam. Gorgeous. Woo. You look terrific as usual.
Thank you. Thanks, Wendy.
How are you feeling?
I'm a lot better.
Good.
A little scared a couple months ago. You know, I have lupus.
We heard.
And I have microvascular disease. So I had some blood clots in my lungs a little bit. But I'm a lot better.
You're better.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Good.
Yes.
Good. And Denim and Diesel, your sons, I know that they're getting big. How old are they now?
They are 9 and 11. And you know, when they get older, weird things are starting to happen. Like, I could see them put them in the tub, put them in the shower. It's like, Mom, you have to get out.
Yes.
I got to get out.
Yes.
So I can't put lotion on them anymore. I can't help dry them off. They're like big boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you let them close their bedroom door?
Well, they close it on their own.
Do you make them open it until they pay their own bills?
Yeah, I charge them rent.
Yeah.
Now, I give them allowance. Denim gets 15, Diesel gets 10 a week.
A week?
They have to take out the trash, they have to do all these things.
Yes.
But I make them pay me rent. Diesel pays $1, Denim pays $1.50. I swear to God, he pays 50 cents for utilities. Diesel pays 25 cents for utilities, for cable.
Yes.
I charge them, so they give me like $3 a week out of their allowance, so it's not as much as it seems.
Yeah, but it's still a little something.
Exactly. I told them one day you're gonna have to pay rent, so I'm helping you. They get upset. It's $3, Mom, a week. $3. But it works. Yeah.
Tamar and her husband Vince were here a couple of months ago. She performed her song "Love and War." Yes. Beautiful. She'd been waiting for that. She'd been waiting for her first single to come out for so long. I know you're excited for her, but I heard that you are done recording.
Yeah. I mean, I'm singing in this movie, but that's about it for me. Yeah.
Really?
Really.
How are you going to pay your bills?
Well, I have to do shows here and there.
Okay, okay.
But I'm not going to do any albums.
Well, that's not bad. You have a whole body of work that people love.
Yeah.
Should have brought you and all that.
But I won't tour a lot. Not a lot.
Not a
Just
lot.
sparingly, yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
You know, why are you done with singing? What is it a health thing or is it just a thing?
Touring makes it a health thing.
Okay.
But just I'm falling out of love with it. It's weird. I don't know what to say when I hear songs. Like they don't impact me. They don't make me feel.
This is my
gross
first time
anymore.
hearing this
I don't
from
know.
like a really good, talented singer. So you've fallen out of love with
I
him.
have.
What would make you fall back in love?
If I knew that, be a magician.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to listen to songs. Record companies have been calling me, so it's a good situation to be in. But I'm not really interested at all. I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? You still have the Wii TV. I understand they
Have
ordered
that, yeah.
more episodes
They
of
have.
Braxton Family
Braxton.
Values. I know we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
You were hesitant to do the third season. Reality TV is not your favorite
No, it's not my favorite. I enjoy watching other people.
Yes.
But when you're in it, you know, having your life so exposed, but contractually I had to do it because if something's successful and you do it, you kind of got to do it. But I'm not upset about this season because this season everyone's coming into their own.
The sisters.
Yeah, the sisters, we're more comfortable. I'm never comfortable telling my life. Like Trina says, you know, I had an oral transaction. What? I'm not comfortable with that part. But they are. This season, let me tell you, the drama is higher.
How's your sister Tracy doing? I remember that there was a marathon maybe 2 months ago, and in one of the scenes you all were in your therapist's office, and you told her she needed to lose some weight, and everybody ganged up on her, and then Tracy left. How is she doing now?
She's actually lost some weight.
Oh.
She looks really good. And this season is a lot about Tracy.
Yeah?
Yeah, this season is very Tracy oriented.
I like when she comes on the scene. All right, so you're starring in this new Lifetime movie.
Yes.
Twist of Fate.
Tomorrow night. Yep.
Twist of Faith. And your character is Nina.
Nina.
Tell us about Nina and how she ends up in the arms of that white man.
I know, right? You know, Nina is very Toni if I was not the singer. We allude that she's a PK, a preacher's kid. She lived next door to the church, just like I was raised. She is a school teacher. I went to college to be a school teacher. She's a single mom, unlucky in love. Love didn't go well for her. And these two meet each other. What I love about this, I thought it was so brilliant and brave of Lifetime because I'm African-American, he's white, I'm Christian.
And Jewish.
He's a cantor.
Yeah.
And these two communities come together and you find out that we've lost love or lost our love of life, but we find each other. And so it makes it colorless, it makes it spiritual, so it's not about religion in the end. It's a wonderful, wonderful story.
Now, in real life, are you single? Are you dating?
I am single. I'm not very good at dating. I don't know how to date. I don't know what to do, what to say. Tamar says to me, what did you say?
Are you bossy?
She says I'm a control freak. Tamar says that. However, semicolon, I think I'm just uncomfortable with failing myself to someone, you know? It's like, what do you say? And if they say something stupid, I'm like, okay, anyway, next.
Do you read self-help books?
I've tried.
Do you like them? You don't want to waste
Sometimes.
all this juiciness. That's all I'm saying is, you know.
I don't know. I need someone to show me how to date. I'm gonna need maybe a date person. I don't know what to do. How am I gonna meet somebody at Whole Foods? Or
Are you
give me your
close
number?
enough? Are you close enough with your ex, Carrie?
Oh, we're like peas and carrots.
That he can talk to you about?
He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that.
Well, wow, I'm surprised. You're not dating and no more
dating.
singing.
No.
In the studio.
Maybe I'm angry at myself, maybe. I didn't like the divorce. I hated how it made me feel.
Yes.
Very angry at myself.
That's what we like about the reality show, though, because
Yeah.
we see all this go down on the reality show.
Yeah.
Okay, look, up next, Toni's still going to be here, and I'm going to challenge her in a game of Celebrity, the Grammy edition. Don't miss it. This Sunday, and since Toni Braxton is a 6-time Grammy winner, we are going to see how well she knows this year's Grammy nominees in a game of Celebrity. We're each going to have 45 seconds to guess as many as we can. I'll go first.
Okay.
What you'll do is you'll describe who's in the picture without saying the name. Audience, don't help, okay? And go.
Oh, he dated Rihanna.
Chris Brown.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Oh, full figure, can really sing, starts with an A, ends with an E.
Adele.
Very good. Okay. Oh, major baby mama drama. He's gonna be on The Voice.
Usher.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh, she always sings songs about her exes.
Taylor Swift.
There you go. Ah, his wife's name is Mrs. Carter.
Beyonce.
No. His wife. Click, click, click.
That's Beyonce.
That's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Oh,
Jay-Z.
Damn, I got it wrong. That's okay. I got, how many did I get?
You got a lot. You got 4.
Okay.
5.
I got 4.
One drop.
4. Okay.
One drop.
You
5.
go.
Okay, my turn. Ready?
Okay. 45 seconds on the clock, and go. Kanye.
Sucker.
She won American Idol. She's a little full-figured, and she sung for the President Obama. White girl.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes. She is a very bad girl from Barbados.
Rihanna.
Yes.
We love her.
She won American Idol, and she's a big country singer, and we love her.
Shoot, blonde. I can't think of her name. Can I cheat? Give me more. What's the start with?
Okay. Not underwear, but under.
Carrie, Underwood.
Okay. She sang at the Super Bowl.
Beyonce.
I think you won.
I won?
I got 4,
1, 2,
and you got.
We got the same.
You got the
5.
same time.
It's a
All right,
deuce.
it's a tie. Toni, thank you so much for stopping by our show
you, Wendy,
again.
of course.
Everybody, Twist of Faith premieres tomorrow night at 8 on Lifetime. Keep it here. We'll be right back. Thank you, audience. I've got something for you, because now it's time for our Live Like a Star audience giveaway. I picked this one myself again, and you're gonna love it. Today's giveaway caters to the world's most well-groomed clientele and keeps celebrities sexy and smooth. Let's find out what it is. Come on out, Michael Lee. Yes. Okay, hi, Michael. All right, open the box. And I'll tell you what it is. Okay, this is really fabulous. All right, this is an at-home waxing kit and cooling spray from Completely Bare. I know. Now, Completely Bare is the #1 destination for hair removal for men and women in New York City and around the nation. It's the go-to spa for gentle, lasting hair removal. And you're all going home with these products and a $100 gift card to use at the spa. Thank you. Thank you, Completely Bare. Still to come, don't miss the big reveal of Live Like a Star Makeover. But up next, comedian Heather McDonald is here. Well. So, our next guest, I love you too. Our next guest is so funny. She's been cracking jokes with Chelsea Handler as one of the comedians on the E! show that Chelsea has, the sketch show, the talk show, the after show, all of that. I love her. Take a look.
Who are you supposed to be?
Taylor Swift.
You're supposed to be Madonna.
She's 19. You could maybe be her great aunt.
I'm not gonna play Madonna. Screw the network research. I'm a perfect Taylor Swift.
No, you're not in this bit. That's not even accurate.
Oh, but he's not too old to play Beyonce?
That's cute. Come here. You're not in this sketch. Get out.
Well, fine, because I'm never, ever, ever doing another sketch with you again.
Please welcome Heather McDonald.
Outfit for you.
I like your outfit, but I feel like, are you cold in here because we keep it cold?
Oh, I'm okay.
Do you know it's supposed to snow 12 inches?
I know, and these are my spring shoes.
But you're from California. You grew up there.
I'm not used to this cold at all.
Well, let's give you some shoe cam. No.
you.
There's the shoe cam right there. Uh-huh. You're so silly. You know, I know that you've been working for Chelsea for what, about 5 years?
Yes.
How'd you get that job?
We knew each other from stand-up, and then when I heard that she was getting her own show, at that point, my kids were 5 and 1.5, and I really wanted to get a full-time writing job again. So I just wrote her, and I'd worked with the Wayans brothers. I'd written White Chicks with them, and so I'm like, if I can write for, thank you.
A bunch of black guys.
If I can write for black men, I can write for a drunk blonde girl, you know? So it was pretty easy, and I wrote, submitted, and then we started working on the show together, and I never thought it would, go on to have spin-offs like After Lately, and I started opening for her, and then I had the opportunities to write the book, so it's really been great.
What I like about her is that she gives people around her opportunity.
Yes.
You know, she's not a hater, she's a congratulator.
Yes.
But here's the thing. What I identify with you is that you have a very fun job by day, but you've got a husband and children by night.
Yes.
The Chelsea crowd is constantly partying, and they talk about it on the show.
Yeah, it's
Are you ever invited to the drunken debauchery?
In the very beginning, I was, okay? And I was so excited to go out because I'd been married for 12 years. I'd never even experienced like bottle service or anything. So I got a little drunk and sloppy with my husband, and I would be like making out with my husband.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see that. Why not?
That's because
I love PDA.
Yeah, but not at a Chelsea house party.
Exactly. So then I stopped getting invited. I stopped getting invited to the parties. And, and I'm the only married mom, the only mother on staff.
Yeah.
And so that makes it hard because my kids go to Catholic school. I have my husband. I have this like traditional life, but then this very inappropriate job.
It's
so
good.
It really collides. And, here I am looking just slutty enough in that Halloween
with your kids.
outfit.
Now, do you, I know, doing Hot Topics here, people ask me all the time, what happens when I go out and I'm in the presence of celebrities that I've talked about. Have you ever had a scene or, a particular story that you care to share with us?
Yes, a few times when I've met the people that I've impersonated, they've really liked it. They have a great attitude.
Right.
So I was at Kim Kardashian's wedding, and I saw Ally Lohan with Lindsay.
Wait.
Yes.
Did you get her a gift?
I got her a bridal shower gift, but no, I never got her a wedding gift because you know how you have like a year to give it?
Oh, right.
So I did not give her a gift.
Okay, so back to the wedding.
So
there's hundreds of people there.
I had a few Chardonnays. I like my Chardonnay, and I see Ally Lohan, Lindsay's younger sister, and early on they had a reality show.
Living
Dina,
Lohan.
Yes. And so Chelsea played Dina, and I played Ally Lohan, and she was like this kid that was always like, oh my God, Mom, I have to be homeschooled already. Lindsay's not even a real lesbian. You know, like all this kind of like. And for some reason, I thought, oh, she must have seen it and loved it. So I go up to her, I go, Ally Lohan.
And you're drunk at this point.
Yes.
Where's your husband?
Drunk old aunt.
Where's your husband? Do you have backup?
Well, my husband was watching from afar, and he can't stop me, so he just has to deal with it.
Okay, go.
And I walk up to her, and I say, oh my God, don't you must have seen when I played you. And she's like, yes, and what you did to my family was terrible. And I go, what? And then I kind of turn around and I go, hey, listen. I do a show that makes fun of pop culture and television.
Right.
And you did a reality show on E.
Right.
So I'm sorry that we impersonated you, but that's, how I do it. And we only do people that we really love and are attracted to and stuff.
Good.
And I said, and you're beautiful. At that point, she was like, now she's like 6 feet tall. I'm like, you're beautiful. You have a great career. And I give her this hug. And when you ever hugged someone where they're really not into the hug?
Yeah, they don't lift their arms.
Yeah,
oh,
and I was
no.
like, okay. Well, I mean, it was horrendous.
How
It was
embarrassing.
awful.
Oh, my
It was-
gosh.
yes, it
For
was
her,
great.
not you, because you were just being you. She can't take a joke.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so your new book, Inappropriate Life. You have an antidote in here about a monkey.
Okay, so.
Please share.
Okay, so I have the 3 kids, and I have a very long drive. I live outside of LA, and there's this horrible freeway called the 405. And there's a carpool lane, but you have to have someone with you. And I'd always look at it with envy. And then one day, I ran into the house, and I saw what I thought was my son, but it was this stuffed monkey that we had, wearing that my kids had dressed him in the outfit. And I just got that idea. So it's not totally premeditated crime.
Right.
But I took the monkey, dressed up as my son, and put him in the car seat, and I tucked his little ears in a hat.
Yes.
And I started going down the carpool lane with at first my heart's beating. I've never ever been arrested. And I just started, and then I'm saving 18 minutes a day. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm spending that time with my real family. And at first, my son was jealous of the monkey wearing.
Right.
Because he's the youngest child,
Yes.
and he was like, oh, that's my T-ball hat. He's not even on the team. And I'm like, well. And so I'm dying. And then we go to Target, and my daughter jokes with me, Mom, you left your son in the car. And I go, oh, he'll be okay. And I didn't realize this woman's listening. And she thought I was leaving a real baby.
She was about to call
She
the
thought
cops.
she was on, like, you know, What Would You Do? One of those shows.
We have a picture of the monkey. Let's look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Heather. Heather, that is so funny. You don't mind if some of us steal that idea, do you?
Oh my God.
We have
well,
those HOV lanes
I know,
here.
and I always had a plan. I was always like, if I got caught, I would not try to pass him off.
Yeah.
I would just say, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I forgot, give me the ticket.
Yes.
I had this whole thing worked out. Then I said to my husband, I go, well, because he was very worried about me getting in trouble. And I said, well, if I get in trouble, first of all, maybe my headshot will get on TMZ.
Right.
This would be my headshot.
Right.
look. You know, you have to look a little bit innocent, but a little. And then I go, but we could solve the problem if we had another kid and I could have a fourth child. And he's like, I'd rather you go to prison.
Do you want more kids? Oh my gosh. Heather.
I only do what I like. I only do what I
When
get jealous of,
for
like seeing babies, or you watch that show, I didn't know I was pregnant.
Oh.
You know, and I'm like, why can't I be fat enough to have a cramp, go to the hospital, and come home with a baby? You know?
You're so
Sometimes
funny.
you're like, I just want the baby. You know, I
was
just
so
want to
nice.
take a nap with a baby. That's all.
Yeah. I don't miss those years. It was really nice to
Oh,
meet you. I'm
thank
so
you.
glad that you came by. Tell the gang at the show I said hello. Everybody, After Lately premieres February 25th on E! And Heather's new book, My Inappropriate Life, is available in bookstores now. Everyone in the studio audience is going home with the company. Up next, everybody, it's time for the big reveal of our Live Like a Star Makeover. Don't miss it. Heather. Welcome back. Okay, all month long we've been showing you how to live like a star, and today one lucky Wendy viewer, Leticia, is getting a full makeover to look like her favorite celebrity, Eva Longoria. Let's take a look at her video and then we'll continue after that.
Hi Wendy, how you doing? My name's Leticia. I absolutely love Eva Longoria's look. I think she's sexy, she's gorgeous, and I love that she's not afraid to be daring on the red carpet. I'm a mother of 4, I'm married, and I've been in a manly police uniform for many years. I'd love to know what I look like in a heel and dress again. Please help me feel sexy for my husband again.
Okay, you got it. We've gathered the best. Okay, here to share the celebrity, or the results is celebrity fashion stylist Mary Alice Stevenson. On wardrobe and on hair, hairstylist to the stars, the legendary Sally Hershberger. Welcome to both of you. Okay, Mary Alice, as far as wardrobe, what's the key to getting the Eva look?
Well, Eva loves to keep it simple, chic. She doesn't go crazy with patterns. And that way she looks
Snatched.
sexy. Right. She's petite. Snatched?
Yes,
That's a good one.
snatched with a good S curve.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. She's petite, so she doesn't overdo it with a lot of crazy patterns.
Yeah.
So one color and she fits it just right. Every dress she wears fits her body perfectly. and that's
Perfectly.
key.
Okay, Sally,
Yeah.
what are the tips to get Eva's seemingly very healthy, luscious locks?
Well, first of all, you have to put in a keratin spray. That will give it tons of shine and nice luster. And then you got to wave it with a curling iron. And then you just go upside down and come up, and you get what you have, gorgeous, sexy, foxy hair.
Go down and come up. Okay,
Yeah.
Leticia's husband, Eddie, is in the audience. Eddie, are you excited to see Leticia's new look?
I can't wait. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I just can't wait to see how she looks.
Yeah, well, it's time for the big reveal. Retired police officer Leticia wants to put the sexy back in her marriage the Eva Longoria way. So come on out, Leticia. Let's take a look at you. Yes. Yes. Leticia, how do you feel?
Amazing. I feel gorgeous. Thanks for making me sexy again.
Oh my gosh. Mary Alice, tell us about her beautiful orange dress.
You know, this dress is from BCBG, and we saw this at BCBG, and Leticia started crying. She loved it. She put it on. What I love about it is it's sexy, so it shows skin on the top. There's some great cutouts, but it's still elegant.
Yes,
She looks like a
classy.
lady and classy. And Eva always wears bright colors, red and orange. So this is her color, and it works really well with Leticia's coloring too.
Sally, you captured the hair. It looks shiny and gorgeous. Tell us about it.
Okay, so I put in a few highlights just to bring out a bit more depth in it, and then we put in extensions because we do that on most actresses. You got to fill in the hair.
Of course,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah. And that was it, and just, you know, used a curling iron just to tumble it and make it a little more sexy and hot.
You look hot, Pop. You look hot.
And Wendy, Leticia gets to take this head-to-toe look from BCBG home with her.
That's your dress.
This is
That's
all
your
for
outfit.
you.
Yes, it's all you.
Cheers.
Also, Leticia, we are sending you and your lovely husband Eddie on a romantic dinner to Tao. It's one of New York's chicest restaurants, and it's also Eva Longoria's one of her favorites. So Tao is for you, and studio audience, you can also look like a star. You're all going home with hair products from Sally Hershberger. You're gonna have her Hyper Hydration signature line. Thank you so much, Mary Alice. Thank you so much, Sally. Thank you, Leticia. We'll be right back. I want to thank today's guest and my co-host, my fabulous studio audience. On Monday, the hilarious Tommy Davidson is here. From Mob Wives, Renee Graziano is here. I love you for watching today. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay warm. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.